young lady has an ulcer on the right side, lower part of the neck, and another swelling on the left side, which is at the angle of the mandible. And on the left side, the swelling is about 5 into 4 centimeters, and it appears to be a bit nodular, and the skin appears to be inflamed. Rest of the part of the neck is okay. उस तरफ दिखाइए. This ulcer is about 1 centimeter into half a centimeter in size, and the skin around the ulcer is inflamed, and there is pus at the floor of the ulcer. And this patient has been taking anti-tubercular treatment for about 9 months, but still the swelling has appeared recently, and this ulcer is there for a long time. Now, this is a difficult case to treat because 9 months of anti-tubercular treatment, if the diagnosis was correct, these ulcers should have healed, and also the swelling should have disappeared, and no new swelling should have appeared. But in this case, we see that the ulcer is ongoing, and the swelling in the neck is becoming larger as the patient says. So where we went wrong? So first of all, let us see what are the causes of lymphadenopathy in the neck. The most important cause is infective cause. It starts with infectious nucleosis, then it is tuberculosis, then it is syphilis, then there are neoplastic conditions like lymphoma, then Hodgkin's lymphoma, non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, and myeloid leukemia and chronic myeloid leukemia, sarcoidosis. These are the common causes. But after investigations, it has come down because Montius test was strongly positive. Chest X-ray was normal, and FNAC showed suggestive of tuberculosis, and ultrasound also showed some lymphadenopathy in the neck. So at the time when she reported, it was a diagnosed case of tuberculosis, and she has been put on anti-tubercular treatment. पहले ठीक हो गया था कुछ नहीं, तब से बढ़ता ही जा रहा है. So now the question is, how do we manage this patient after 9 months of anti-tubercular treatment? So we like to first of all reconsider the diagnosis, and we like to have fine needle aspiration cytology of the neck, especially on the other side from where the swelling is appearing, and we see what is there. And also again we'll like to have CBNAT and other investigations for confirmation of tuberculosis. And then we also go for sensitivity, drug sensitivity of tuberculosis. So if we find that a patient is not, she's taking anti-tubercular treatment, but the drug is not sensitive, then we have to change the anti-tubercular treatment. But as of now, we just take a culture from the site. It has already been taken and it is negative. So acid fast bacilli culture, and also smear has to be prepared from the ulcerated site to see if Zeal-Nelson staining is positive. If Zeal-Nelson staining is positive, then we are 100% sure that it is tuberculosis. In that case, only the sensitivity of the drugs needs to be done to find out which drug she is sensitive to, and accordingly we have to start the treatment. So we'll still continue with the anti-tubercular treatment which she is taking, and then we repeat these investigations. Number one, we like to do FNAC from the other side where the swelling is, and wait for the cytology report. We take a culture from the site of the ulcer, and we take smear for Zeal-Nelson staining and culture and sensitivity. And of course, other investigations have already been done.